like a hand right out of a glove. I found myself looking down at my own body, but it wasn't me.
Gabe Perot and his friend John Michael were out riding, going nearly 30 miles per hour. Gabe's skateboard struck something in the road, launching up 6 feet into the air. He came crashing down headfirst onto the pavement without a helmet. In that instant, their worlds split into 2 very different experiences.
Was lying unconscious on the ground, eyes were closed. We're praying over him, speaking over him like, Gabe, you're gonna live, you're not gonna die. You're gonna live, you're not gonna die. Just, over and over again.
I witnessed his prayers. And I also knew in the midst of a moment that is so intense, I had no fear. By the time the ambulance had gotten there, honestly, I was suctioned up by light. This tunnel of light suctioned me up out of there.
We rushed to the hospital. I'm calling and texting his parents who live out of state. They lived in Virginia, and letting them know what happened.
He came in already on the breathing machine. It was clear he had had a pretty bad head injury. Was taken into one of these trauma bays and then resuscitated. Was found to have a very significant traumatic brain injury.
Everyone's showing up to the hospital. We're all waiting outside. For a while there, Gabe's condition was very, very critical.
The traumatic brain injury included subdural hemorrhages, intraparenchymal hemorrhages, contusions, and there's not really anything we can do for that other than to make sure his brain's getting the oxygen that it needs and the support that he needs to try and heal.
I immediately knew that I was being suctioned up to an appointment with him. It was like this city of pure glory, pure light, pure love. But then as the closer I got to the center of the city, he was there waiting for me. Seeing him changed everything.
When the word started to spread about Gabe being in the hospital, it was like the whole community came together. Had a worship night that night. We live streamed it. We, on all of our social medias, we just blasted it to the world and really felt like the whole community, the whole Christian community, extended community across the world came together to pray for Gabe.
I literally saw the prayers of the saints, the sons and daughters of God. I saw them from heaven's perspective. They were gathered up into this bowl, this golden bowl, every single one of them. And literally they are presented to the throne room of heaven. And all of heaven stands at attention because our prayers are the Father's priority. God delights in our prayers. He both cries with us and rejoices with us at the same time. It was so beautiful of a picture.
Gabe's condition began to deteriorate, and doctors grew increasingly concerned. Even if he survived, they warned his life would likely never be the same.
When we put a patient in a medically induced coma for a traumatic brain injury, the outcomes are not good. Even if the patient survives, the chances of being neurologically devastated are very high.
The condition that he was in and how critical it was, there was high chances that Gabe was never going to be the same or just not recover.
Gabe remained in a coma for 18 days until Ginger, a close family friend, came to the hospital and prayed over him.
I looked at him and I said, Gabe, you know my voice. You know when I pray. I know you can hear me. I know you're unconscious, but I know that you know I'm here. I'm going to pray that you wake up. You've got to wake up. You cannot stay in this coma.
Closer to the end of my time with him, these prayers formed a bridge on the earth. I literally saw these bridges that were being formed. And sure enough, the bridges gathered, and then Jesus united himself with them. And they got bigger and bigger and bigger. And as everyone was on the earth, I saw the prayers of those like Ginger. I saw her praying over my body. I saw my parents and my family and my friends, and I saw those prayers go right into the heart of Christ. It was those prayers that I was actually sent back on.
All of a sudden, we saw Gabe. So we ran back over and I said, Gabe, look at me. Are you awake? Are you awake? I said, you're going to wake up and you're going to get up. And I knew that he was going to be okay.
When I woke up, I just felt so out of place because I had just been there, and it was just like, I felt like such a foreigner. And it was so odd because here I am in the same body I was in just 18 days ago.
Within days of waking from his coma, Gabe walked out of the hospital, his remarkable recovery leaving doctors and nurses stunned.
Yeah, I mean, it is nothing short of a miracle, and it is God's grace that he is here today and that he's fully recovered. Very few patients with his injuries requiring his amount of care being put in that pentabarb coma. Very few survivors, and even fewer that have a full recovery.
It's a beautiful testimony to see the power of what happens when you have a community of people who genuinely believe in the power of prayer and genuinely believe in the power of God, and that it is his desire for him to heal people. And it was strengthening for the whole community, but ultimately we were all very strong in our belief system to begin with.
We are here on the credit of his grace. He has such an amazing plan for all of our lives. And people don't understand the amount of actually crazy situations the Lord has saved them from. And they have no idea, like getting home safe is such an underrated blessing, let me tell you. So my prayer is that everyone would realize how great of a purpose they have to be on this earth, that God himself has written for their life, and that they are not an accident at all. Their life matters more than they realize.